Whatever it is, the garrison will get to it in due time. Submit your report, and we'll resolve the issue when we're able.
Falling behind on your patrols and incident response, Captain? That's disappointing to say the least.
I've got patrol vehicles with no gas, recruits who can't hit anything, and practical armies of bandits who fire at us every time we leave the green zone. So, unless you have something crucial for me, you can add your report to the queue and wait, just like everyone else, Mr. Inspector.
Your unexpected candor helps give me an honest appraisal of the situation at least, though I'm left to wonder what state of mismanagement would produce such results.
I personally lead my patrol out each and every day, Inspector. I have dozens of successful interdictions and incident responses on my record. I will not be accused of incompetence.
I have reviewed your file and patrol footage, Captain Vaergas. You are certainly an excellent soldier, of that I have no doubt. However, as a captain, you are charged with delegating tasks and issuing orders as well. The garrison does not consist only of you.
I've been given command of farmers, not soldiers. Most of the troopers on the roster weren't even given live ammunition during their training, and I don't have time to properly retrain them.
That's why you train one trooper to be the sergeant-at-arms, and then have them run firing drills. This is standard garrison procedure, Captain.
I can't run drills because I barely have enough ammunition to run patrols. I spend most of my time trying to procure spare ammunition and rations from the few cooperatives I can guard well.
How are you short on supplies? As a colonial garrison, are you not supported by Union supply shipments?
The resupply ships often get to this posting at the end of their route, so if garrisons ahead, higher in the queue, ask for additional supplies, they'll trade it out of my shipment, rather than ordering more for the next cycle, and risk looking incompetent to oversight. Furthermore, the supply ship captains will often skip stopping here entirely if they're running behind schedule. Worst of all, no one in command notices or cares.
They definitely said this would be a tough posting, though I had no idea the shape things would be in.
I don't know what they told you, Inspector, but I realized a long time ago what this posting was. A dead end.
Well, that ends today, Captain. I'm here to turn this garrison around. We'll start with the roster.
Very well, Inspector. Follow me.
Logistics aside, we need to talk about your personnel.
Is there something out of order?
In your reports, you refer to your soldiers by number rather than name. How can we hold the soldiers to a higher standard when we don't even use their real names?
It's more for convenience than anything else. But if you'd like to try, here's a list of their real names.
Excellent. Let's see here. Alright, which one of you is John Anderton?
I am.
Inspector, 3 of them have that name.
Well, I'm not one to balk at a challenge. Alright then, which one of you is John Anderson?
I am. Though, I believe there's 2 others by that name out on patrol at the moment.
Perhaps it would be better to get to know the troops by face rather than name. Please remove your face masks.
Vaergas, is this some case of nepotism? Where are these soldiers from?
They're from the Waysshire colony, Inspector. The agricultural world.
The one with large familial communities that traditionally share the same names.
The same.
Well, in the academy, we often referred to each other by where one was from and what they did before joining. Let me see if I can learn a bit more about the garrison here. You there, tell me a bit about yourself and what you did before you joined the Union military.
I'm John Anderton. My parents were farmers and we lived in West Underbridge. Our plot grew white wheat and barley. I helped run and maintain the farming equipment mostly.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Alright, how about the soldier next to you?
I'm John Anderson. My parents were also farmers and we lived in East Underbridge. Our plot grew durum wheat and barley. I usually drove the harvest from nearby farms to market and brought back supplies.
I'm guessing the rest of their stories are very similar?
I've been here a few years and I still confuse them for each other.
Numbers it is then. Gather your men here in a week and we'll begin performance reviews.
Very well, Inspector. Though we are still running low on ammunition and fuel.
You let me handle that, Captain. Until such time, you and your patrol are dismissed. Carry on.
How long do you think we'll be stuck with that one?
You mean before he transfers off-world due to sheer frustration? I'd give him a few months. Maybe a year.
I am here to take possession of container 7835-KGL. You should have received it by now.
Inspector, this is unexpected. It usually takes the garrison another week to pick up their shipment. Do you have the necessary paperwork? I can't relinquish the shipment unless everything is properly filled out.
I have completed all the forms. I must say I'm impressed how formal your procedure is. Most frontier posts tend to simplify things somewhat.
Well, we like to do things by the book around here.
A hazardous materials form for cleaning supplies, an insect inspection clearance for food, and a biological contaminants test for medical supplies.
This seems needlessly complex even for a garrison shipment.
And I cannot help but notice your operations do not adhere rigidly to procedure. At least, not to the degree one might assume from your elaborate procurement process.
In what way, Inspector?
Regulations dictate heavy materials are situated near to the ground where there is no active personnel. You have a stack of I-beams sitting idly in that crane. Also, by regulation, every spaceport is supposed to have a harbor master with a view of everything in port, yet I see no harbor master's office anywhere. Furthermore, your dock workers are supposed to be wearing ID badges and hard hats at all times. The ones I saw were not in compliance. If I didn't know better, I'd say you have one rule for your clients and another for yourselves. Are you stalling for some reason, Clerk?
Look, we fall behind all the time. The Logistics Authority doesn't provide enough equipment and personnel to fill the orders on time, so we have to get creative about how we stagger our order queues.
Very well. I'll have the next freighter send over a dozen more workers.
Wait, stop. They may grant the request because you're an inspector, but they'd be angry at me for doing so poorly as to warrant intervention.
You said it yourself. You are falling behind on your queue. You can either keep making excuses until your incompetence becomes impossible to hide, or you can accept my help and maybe prevent your position from being terminated.
All right, relax. We will do it your way, Inspector. In the meantime, I am still falling behind, though. Would you mind waiting another day or two for your shipment? I can make it worth your while.
What are you implying?
A gift, nothing more, nothing less.
Receiving gifts while on duty is against regulation. I will take my shipment now. Order your workers to drop whatever they are doing and load the shipment into the truck I've brought.
I just don't know how that would be possible.
If that shipment isn't loaded into the truck in the next hour, I will drag you before the Logistics Oversight Authority in handcuffs. Do you understand me?
Yes, I understand.
Then get it done, now. One more thing. I will be watching the operations of this spaceport more closely from now on. If the cargo ship captain's manifests don't match your manifests, then people are going to start going to jail. Starting with you.